What's poppin', internet? Welcome to another episode of the Synced Up Filmcast, a show we reel you in to movie news and talk about the other things that we've been watching.
Yes.
We're having a little bit of switch up today. First off, I'm Timothy DeRoe, joined by your boy, Michael Clare.
Michael, yeah. Hello.
Adrian is clicking things over there. It's kind of stressing me out. We're good? Okay. Adrian is on the sticks today because, of course, Jordan is shig. So if you ever feel the need to talk, just hit that 2 button. Start talking to the people.
Mm-hmm.
Let them say what's up.
What's up?
What's up, party people?
What's up, party people?
You ever want to watch?
You gotta make your voice a little more booming.
You ever think about the downfall
Okay, hit you.
of pop duo LMFAO?
Yeah. It always makes me think of this meme I seen one time. It was like one of those text memes. It was like, "You're laughing." I said LMFAO and you're laughing, or whatever, and it was like one of those ones where they were trying to talk about the band.
Oh,
because you get it because of LMFAO.
Yeah, so stupid, bro.
Anyway, you know what I mean?
You can start the show at any time.
Anyway, we're having a little bit of switch up. We're switching up the show. We decided we're not gonna do the rankings right off the jump. We're gonna talk about the things we've been watching first. Mike proposed this. It makes a lot of sense, honestly.
Yeah, because we shouldn't start the episode talking about Dark Knight Rises from 2012.
Mm-hmm.
Though it's not a bad thing to talk about.
Yeah.
It's not topical.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Good call. So, we're going to start with housekeeping, actually. I just lied to your face. Housekeeping first before we talk about the things we've been watching. If you enjoy us talking about the things we've been watching, you should consider supporting us on Patreon at patreon.com/syncedup, where for $1 you can get access to our lovely Discord, where we see how Spencer might be spending $500 on Max Rarity Lunatone deck. That means something to some people. Other people don't know what that's going to mean.
It's not a damn thing.
Know what that's going to mean. Knows what that means. No, other people won't. Other people will not. Anyway, $500 is a lot of money. Spencer might spend it. Anyway, get in the Discord if you want to see that for $1. Over $5, you can see that and see the post shows of all the shows that we do. Mm-hmm. You know,
good stuff.
Or many more things all around from YouTube.com/synceduppod and podcasting services around the globe. Whew. New episodes of this show specifically go up on all those weeks. Tuesdays, 7 a.m. Central Time Zone gang. You can also write into the show to synceduppod@gmail.com with any questions, comments, or concerns, or the Reader Mail Submissions tab of the Discord. And we will read those on the show.
We'll read most of them.
With the limit. You know, we've been having there's a little bit of kerfluffle in there. Mm-hmm. Spencer's like, hey.
He's finding the line.
I'm asking this question. Everyone's like, hey, we're not going to ask it. And he's like, you said, write in anything, and we'll answer it on the show. So, you know, it's a little bit of a tiff going on in the Discord. Get in there for $1 if you want. You should also follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter at synceduppod to keep up to date with all of our content from across the board. Sheesh. I managed to make it through that. That was
way to go, man. I'm proud of you.
It's really nice not hearing the computer blast when the lower thirds get ran.
It's real quiet right now.
What's the CPU usage at? Yeah, look at it. It's chilling. 40. Nice. Love to see it. Anyway,
what do you want to talk about?
We've been watching some things this week.
We have. I've watched some things. You watched some things.
I'm off, man. I had a banana that was like pretty bad. I got a headache for some reason. I've had a headache for like 2 days, which has been off. It's been weird. So I've been chugging water. Yeah. And things of that nature, you know.
You good, bro? You're gonna make it.
Today we're gonna wank,
dude. You're done, dude. Give me this shit.
Today we're gonna rank The Dark Knight Rises with other movies. But first, we watched, of course. We talked last week about how we would talk about Thor this week. And so, Thor, spoilers.
Thor: Love and Thunder. It's been a week and a half or so.
Yep. Statute of limitations.
If you still want to go, if you want to go watch it, just go watch it. And then come back to this. Skip ahead like 5 minutes.
A little bit. Just a little.
Post MCU clarity. I think it's not a top 5er. Maybe a top 10er.
Post-Mutt clarity, Marvel Universe timeline.
Post-Mickham. MCM multiverse at this point.
Mickham.
It's good. It's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I heard a theory that makes it better for me though.
You okay?
And it also makes it slightly worse.
Okay.
The whole thing is told through Korg's point of view.
Yeah, is it?
because it starts with Korg telling the story and it ends with Korg telling the story. So people are just chalking up any inconsistencies in the movie up to Korg telling the story.
To Korg, yeah.
Which is a good theory and a bad one.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Because it's
That's
like
a cop-out.
Yeah, if I agree with it, I'm copping out. If I don't agree with it, the movie has flaws.
But also, it could make sense of why the movie is so ridiculous.
Like rewatching some scenes on TikTok kind of hurt.
Yeah.
There's a scene where Heimdall's kid like projects himself into New Asgard.
Yeah. It's rough.
It's really bad.
Yeah, but it's hard to
back.
think about how bad it looks when you're like just having a good old time.
Yeah,
because that's the whole conceit of the movie. I feel like it's having a good old time.
Yeah, you're just having a great time. It's really fun. It's a laugh. It's good. The only thing I want to rewatch the movie for right now is to watch the end credit scene again. Because your boy, you have no idea who he is.
Who?
The guy who's playing Hercules.
Yeah, no.
That's Roy Kent.
Everyone keeps doing this Roy Kent is everywhere meme.
Because I love Roy Kent. He's one of the main characters from Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso. Oh, okay.
That's why in the theater I was like, dude, what is the show called? Why can't I think of it right now? And you were like, Ted Lasso. I'm like,
Ted
yes,
Lasso.
that's Roy Kent.
Yeah.
And I was freaking out in my head. I was trying to freak out a little bit to you. I was kind of like, that's Roy Kent. Chance finally watched it, and he's like, it's Roy Kent.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. He looks great. I think he's going to do a great Hercules.
Who knows?
You should watch Ted Lasso after you watch The Boys, You're finally listening to me and Chance tell you what to watch. You should actually watch another good show.
Look, if I listened to everything you guys told me what to watch and kept playing the video games I wanted to play and went to Pokemon tournaments every week, I would have no time for anything that I
Name the other shows besides The Boys and Ted Lasso I've asked you to watch in the past year.
You know what? Anyway,
exactly.
We also watched... Yeah, no, Thor is really good. I highly recommend it. It's a very fun film. There's some weird parts about it, but for the most part, I mean, it's like just having a good old jolly old time.
I'm also thankful that there's not a lot of implications for the future of the MCU in this movie.
Nope.
It's just it resolves.
I have
and it's not like
I have a qualm with them writing the Guardians out of the film at the very beginning, because now you've ostensibly made the ending of Endgame not important. You made it not be an impactful moment. He was like, I'm gonna go with the Guardians to find myself, and actually that means nothing because I'm gonna leave the Guardians to find myself. Which is just like what they write the Guardians out at the very fucking beginning of the film, and it's my biggest issue with the film. Because it just takes away, and it's obvious because
you couldn't have them in this film though. The film that Taika was writing, you can't have them in it.
Which is why I read them out, but I just feel like they should have just kept them in, done a different thing maybe, but I don't know. It's just upsetting to me that they wrote them out so quick. I know some people are glad that they did, but that just felt like an impactful moment at the end of the end game, and I was hoping that we were going to get that. And this probably means that we're in Guardians 3. It's just going to be the Guardians. Maybe the Christmas special thing that they do is him with Thor, but it just feels kind of
I don't know because the Guardians crew is so packed right now.
Yeah,
like you've added 2 new members. No, yeah, you've added Nebula and you've added
Mantis.
What's it? No, not Mantis. Mantis was in 2.
Oh, the Arrow guy.
Yeah, the Yondu successor. You have a full cast there, bro. You don't. I don't think you need Thor in there.
You don't, but they set it up for it to happen. They it's like they alley-ooped it and then someone went up, but instead of dunking it, they grabbed the ball, came back down, and then just laid it up.
Yeah, still made the shot.
Yeah,
just
I wish it would have been a dunk.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't have any other major qualms with it. I see a lot of people nitpicking a lot of things that I just don't understand. Like some people were talking about the kid Thor scene when all the kids get the power of Thor.
That was awesome.
I thought it was so cool.
That was awesome.
Like that's so cheesy and like lame.
Dude.
I'm like no.
I mean it was cheesy, but it was great.
Sure. But it was so cool.
Dude, the little girl with the teddy bear.
I don't want to watch those kids get walloped.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like,
and so when they turned on the rock music and then there's all those kids with lightning jumping in, I was like, this is awesome.
Mm-hmm. It was so good.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
We also, you and I, watched the Rehearsal.
An intruder
in the house. Watched the Rehearsal. I watched it first, and then I watched it a second time fully because I was like,
"What is the Rehearsal?"
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say, hey, I will actually rewatch this episode so I can force Mike to watch it. That way I can lock him in. Because I was like, if I let him go home, he might not ever start.
Yeah,
this.
I probably wouldn't have watched it.
Yeah, I was like, he's not. If I let him go home without watching this, he's not gonna watch this fucking show. So the Rehearsal is the successor to Nathan For You, which is Nathan Fielder's comedy show. I haven't seen it. I'm probably going to go back and watch it after watching the Rehearsal because I loved this so much. It had a bunch of seasons. People loved it. It has really, really good scores. I know when it was coming out, everyone was talking about it. Watch Nathan For You. Watch Nathan For You. I just missed that train. So I seen that the Rehearsal was trending on Twitter. Ethan Klein from the H3 podcast was talking about it. And it was just popping up in my feed constantly. Like, oh my God. Like there's tons of memes from like a bunch of verified Twitter users that was like, all I've done is watch the Rehearsal and I need to tell my wife about it. Shit like that. And I was like, okay, you know what? I have heard all this stuff about Nathan Fielder. I'm hearing really, really good things about the Rehearsal. It has really good scores. There's only one episode out, so it's not a huge investment right now. I'm just going to jump into this. I'm going to watch it. I'm kind of here for something more light because I don't want to get into the... I watched another episode of The Boys yet. I kind of just want to get into something light. Plus, Adriana didn't... she didn't want to watch an episode of The Boys, but I was like, I want to watch something, so let's just go on this. She fell asleep during it, but she was awake.
She watched it the second time.
The second time. But the Rehearsal is like a...
That's the question. What is it?
It's hard to describe what the Rehearsal is. It's like a comedy, reality TV, sitcom thing.
I feel like you just got to answer it in like with the question. If you could rehearse a nervous moment in your life, breaking some either good or bad news to somebody, if you could rehearse that moment to the T, what would that look like?
Yeah. So basically...
And that's the show.
Yeah, Nathan Fielder finds people out there that have some sort of life event coming up. For example, in the first episode, the guy he told his friends that he had a master's degree like 10 years ago, and he's never had a master's degree, and he wants to finally break the news to them that actually I was lying because I wanted to feel smart with you guys. I only have a bachelor's degree, right? And so he needs to break that to one of his friends. And so Nathan Fielder shows up and helps him like go through this big giant like flow chart of different ways that this thing could go down using like actors and rebuilt buildings and all this crazy shit. Like it goes
it's
like
just,
crazy.
It's
places.
incredibly good because the concept is so it felt so small. Just coming clean to somebody that you told a white lie a while back, and the amount of effort that goes into preparing people to tell this. It's just so monstrously
uneven,
yeah.
And it also felt heartwarming
so
like towar's the end, and it was like, oh, this is nice, and then it kind of connects back. There's like a full circle moment at the end, and it's also fucking hilarious.
It's awkward deadpan humor most of the time too. And I love it.
For some reason, it lands every time.
Yeah,
but I very much enjoyed it. The new episodes come out Fridays 11.
Who cares when? Just watch it Friday.
Yeah,
Friday night it'll be there.
It'll be there. Yeah, so the second episode will drop then. But the first episode, I highly recommend. You got HBO Max, go watch it. When I look it up on Google, it says it's on Hulu. They might have changed it now that they've... When you look up the Rehearsal, see, it's gone now. Oh, no, see, Hulu Premium subscription.
Well, probably because it's airing on HBO, and Hulu TV probably has...
HBO
on it or something like that.
Maybe that makes more sense.
I think
because I was wondering, because this is first episode date, July 15th. Okay, yeah. I was wondering if it had been all on Hulu with the premium subscription, and now they're just airing it on HBO, which I thought was weird. But no, okay. So, yeah, I guess Hulu just has HBO. So Friday at 10 Central is when that bad boy will drop.
Sweet.
And are we on HBO East? I don't know.
No, I don't know, man.
I don't know. HBO 2? What's HBO 2?
It'll be there Friday night.
Who's HBO 2? HBO 2?
I don't know. I don't watch TV.
Dude,
you use cable?
No, I don't.
Exactly.
Friday night. It'll be on there. Get ready. Watch that. It's awesome. And then I finally started The Boys. I'm 5 episodes, halfway, quarter through.
You just started episode 5.
Yeah. I'm enjoying it. There's still like a little bit. When they finally was like, oh, they've, the guy's kind of like, oh, they wanted us to find it. They've declared war. That's where I kind of got like way more in. And now that I'm kind of learning what Compound V and stuff, I'm getting a little more in. But there in the beginning, I wasn't like fully locked. I was like, this is like, I knew that this was just gonna be, let's kind of parody the MCU, but make it as absurd as possible. Like when you have just the beginning.
That's what you think, and I feel like that's what a lot of the marketing is.
Yeah.
But then the world they build is very much similar to ours. The characters are good and relatable.
It does what I want the MCU to do more of, which is that like real world connection stuff.
Yeah.
He goes into a fucking convenience store, and there's A Train like ice cream. There's like Dark Noir, the Batman equivalent guy. He has like a beer.
Yeah,
shit like that, and they're all there's advertisements all in the shots. Anytime they're walking through the subway, you see there's a fucking magazine stand, and you see all the characters.
Yeah, you see the consumeristic side.
You're just like, oh, this is exactly what this would be like when they're recruiting someone to the Justice League or the Seven, which is just the Justice League. She's like, you're polling extra 28% with conservative Americans, 18 to 24, like that type of stuff. I was like, this is how this shit would happen IRL.
Yeah,
and so I appreciate.
100%.
Yeah, like this is how it would be. It would just be this big marketing. Let's make money. Let's make this a huge industry. Yeah, 100%.
It's
And
good.
then the implications of like, oh, what's going on with the politics of putting us in the military, and kind of what Homelander wants, and does he just want to murder people because like he's kind of a nut job, and I'm really enjoying it.
Have you learned everybody's motivation for being in The Boys?
In the 7?
No, The Boys.
Like the lads,
like obviously
or
you know
the
what
boys,
happened.
the young lads,
the boy. I mean, like you got Huey.
Yeah. Okay.
Butch.
No, you haven't. You
just know Huey at this point, right?
So Huey's in it because his girlfriend died, and then you kind of know that the butcher's in it because something that happened with some girl named Becca, but it's like ethereal, and then
like you shouldn't know anything about Frenchie.
Frenchie hasn't said no, and then Mother's Milk hasn't said no. He hasn't said anything either.
Dude, once you start to like learn the backstories of the characters and like why they're here, it's so good.
My favorite character, because you asked me before we started the show what my favorite.
Yeah. Who's your favorite?
I think it's Mother's Milk.
MM's so good.
No, he's so fucking. Not only is he's like funny, his character is just like badass, and I don't know how to put it. He just feels like he's straight pulled out of fucking like Def Jam Fight for New York. Like his character, the way he acts, like with the broad shoulders and the like the way that he fucking walks and like talks, I'm just like, this dude pulled straight out of fucking Def Jam Fight for New York. He's like intimidating, but also like
I
kind of a nice guy. The way he talks with his girlfriend and stuff.
Dude, I need you to catch up because there's some stuff in season 3 where I'm like, this is the most badass character I think I've ever.
In Mother's Milk?
MM, dude.
Oh, dude, I'm excited to see more.
He survives to season 3.
I really like his character, and he's just, I don't know. Anytime he's on screen, he's also he's an attractive man.
Yeah, he's good looking.
he's a good looking man. You're like, you got the chain on and shit. I'm like, oh damn, damn, fuck.
It's a really ragtag group at the beginning, man. I love it.
It is, and I'm enjoying it. There is one qualm that I'm having, and it's like, and I get why you have to do this, but it feels like maybe I'll learn more. But it feels like these dudes have way too many resources for just being this motley crew. Of like they always seem to be at the right spot with all these security things and always tapped into things. And it's like, yeah, we managed to get you to make them believe that you're some photographer and you're gonna get backstage access, and then you're gonna run into Starlight, and it's like all this stuff where you're like, where the fuck are these guys getting all this stuff?
I think you should get some answers to that. Because I wasn't thinking about that when I was watching.
It's like the small thing. I don't really care about it that much.
It's like now what I know. Obviously, I'm like that. It'll make sense eventually. But I don't know if it's...
Yeah. It's not that imperative.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not that imperative.
I love this show.
I agree. Now let's rank The Dark Knight before we get into the news. Or do we do the news first?
Let's do the news first.
News first. There's just a few little news stories this week for you, boy. There was a acquisition by the company Nintendo about it. They bought an animation studio.
Most recently, they did work on the new Dragon Ball movie.
They did. It remains to be seen whether or not this animation studio will be working on film projects, TV projects, or if they will be doing
cinematics for games,
like cinematics for games and stuff. So, who knows?
It seems like they have more specialty in actual film stuff. So I mean, it'd be exciting to see some Nintendo projects coming. And I mean, Nintendo has a big partnership with Universal. So maybe there's some stuff down the pipeline. Obviously, we're getting the Mario movie.
Yeah, we're hoping that this is. I'm hoping that this is, we're finally getting some Zelda, like Legend of Zelda film stuff.
It can't be a bad thing.
Like we'll get, it's a Link anime, shit like that.
I think there's no negative here.
Yeah,
it's just good news.
We'll see. Then there was we moved the mouse, babe. There was a small leak from Marvel. I can't remember the dude's name, and I didn't write it down. The guy from You.
Oh, I don't know.
The lead guy from You.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's leaks that who? What's his name? Joe Goldberg in the show. Okay, Adriana's looking it up. I can't remember his name, but he is apparently going to be playing. According to these leaks, he's in like top prospect to be playing Reed Richards.
When's SDCC?
Huh?
When's San Diego Comic Con?
I don't know.
Ben Bagley? Badgley? Is it Badgley?
It looks like Bagley. Let's look up Penn Badgley.
Dude, if he can't be Reed.
And
Richards,
it was
he does look like Reed Richards in that photo. Though.
He
could definitely be Reed Richards.
Yeah, he could be Reed Richards.
I don't know if I want to accept that yet, dude. I'm a.
You just
John
like Miles.
Krasinski.
Oh,
I also like Miles Teller.
Yeah, okay.
But no,
John Krasinski. He was so good.
He is. San Diego Comic Con is this upcoming week.
Oh,
so you're gonna get a lot of news next week.
Yeah, probably.
So that leak might be confirmed or denied.
And then the other Marvel thing this week is the Russo brothers did come out and say that if Marvel does Secret Wars, they would like to come back and direct it.
I agree with Chance. Don't they say this every year?
I'm not sure. I don't remember them saying this.
I feel like they're always like, yeah, we would love to do Secret Wars.
Yeah, but now it's kind of seeming like Secret Wars might happen, you know? Like
I feel like eventually.
Yeah.
They're going to go through everything, man.
But I don't know, man. The Russo brothers' latest project, The Gray Man, that came out on Netflix, is getting dog shit reviews.
I mean, is that the movie with the Chris and who else?
The romantic guy. The guy from All the Romances.
Ryan Gosling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans and some other lads.
I mean, it's
like
isn't it straight to, it's a straight to Netflix movie. What do you expect, you know?
Is that a term now? Straight to Netflix?
What do you mean Netflix original? Sorry.
Yeah. But the straight to Netflix is indicative of straight to DVD, so that feels like
it
more
was
than
more.
insult. You're trying to be insulting.
Yeah, I was trying to be.
Okay, I see.
A Netflix original. Oh, dude, have you seen anything about the new Resident Evil show?
No, actually, I watched a clip. Where
it's
they're
all
in the
bad.
Where they're in the back of the car talking about SpongeBob.
It's all terrible.
It's so fucking.
I've seen and here's the problem. Every clip I've seen from the show has nothing to do with Resident Evil.
In the second grade, to run drugs.
It's all that stuff. That's what it is. It's all dumb quotes, and none of it has ever been a Resident Evil thing.
That's so lame.
Did they intend?
I don't know. You know, some of these shows just go off the rails. You know, in Riverdale, they had a crossover with that witch show, and now they're resurrecting people from the show.
But that's like season 6 or something, right? Like, come on. This is season 1.
Pebble's probably really into it. My sister?
Resident Evil?
No. Riverdale shit. She's probably like, dude, it's the biggest crossover shit.
You say the same stuff with Marvel, so, you know.
Yeah, but it's Marvel.
What's the difference?
What's the difference between Marvel and Riverdale?
Riverdale based on comics.
Shut the fuck up.
Marvel based on comics.
You're stupid.
What do you got here?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Pull it up. Pull it up, babe.
What are you pulling up?
We're going to be ranking Dark Knight Rises now. Yeah. Hit the Google button. Google.
There's a lot of verbal instructions.
Okay, we're opening Google. Type in tier list maker. Tier list maker. We're getting there. Just look up. Yeah, sure. Tierlistmaker.com. I don't know. Tier list maker. Boom. Okay. Now go to my account. No. Wait. Yeah.
This doesn't work.
No.
Try this every week.
Search Nolan. Christopher Nolan. Do Nolan. That might just work. Which the one that says including tenant, following to tenant. Yeah. Click that. Is that the one we did? Yes. Cool. Now go over to the other screen. Sorry for this behind the scenes stuff. Hit pod 2. Boom.
All right.
We're good to go.
From top to bottom.
So now it's time to top to bottom, you got of course Inception, followed by The Dark Knight, followed by The Prestige. I was like The Prodigy, the paleontologist. Then followed by Batman Begins, followed by Memento, followed by Insomnia. Followed by Following.
And now we have the last of the Batman trilogy.
Yes, The Dark Knight Rises. The Dark Knight Rises.
Listen, I got something to say about this movie.
Go ahead.
It was way better than I remembered.
Yeah.
I had very little qualms. I think Bane's a little weak.
Yeah.
I think the enemies just in general are weak. I feel like they're good enemies, not good Batman enemies. The most Batman enemy feeling moment is when you got Scarecrow sitting on top of a giant, huge, comic book-esque judge seat.
Yeah.
That's the only time I felt like a Batman villain.
And you also have some classic moments in this. The fucking give me death or give me exile. You mean death by exile.
Oh, and there's so many good Bane quotes, bro.
Yeah. And then dude, you just get so many good. That's when you get the gasoline fucking thing. This movie nowhere near as good as The Dark Knight.
No. I think that falls on
but
the
it's
balance.
not it's not dookie.
All the side all the good good as in like hero characters, I think are still great. Alfred has a great performance in this, and watching him and Bruce's relationship kind of come to an end there until the very end is great. Lucius Fox is great. What's his character's name? Blake John or something like that. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's character. Yeah. Robin. You know, his character's great.
And then I just like where it goes in the end, like the resolution with the whole thing, the flying.
Yeah, it's like a good ending to a series.
Yeah, it kind of faces death.
Mm-hmm.
Super good.
It's so good. And then the end.
What a good old trilogy.
When Alfred sees him in Paris, you're just like,
what a good old trilogy.
So good. I loved it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed every second of it. Even Kylie was enthralled.
Yeah.
She was watching it.
What are you thinking? Enthralled in the way that Kylie, like Enthralled is in like she's glancing up more from Pokemon than she normally
Well, she
would.
put her phone down, grabbed the blanket, and was just like,
Oh, okay. You normally don't see
I
that.
was like,
Oh
damn,
shit.
baby.
Okay, we're in.
You like this? Let's see here. Hey, you want a 3, 2, 1 it, or you just want to?
Sure.
Okay.
3, 2,
2,
1,
1,
3. Okay.
I was struggling between 3 or 4, and I think it is just better than The Prestige.
Yeah. No, that's the wrong film. That's the wrong film, babe.
That's Dunkirk.
You just put Dunkirk up there. It's the Batman. Yeah. Yes.
There you go.
We're doing them in release order. We
Yeah,
get to watch Interstellar this week. So.
We do. I was kind of struggling. I thought maybe Prestige might be better, but maybe it's
they got the same guy. Same guys in those films.
It's the same guys in all of these films, bro.
Yeah.
You got Tom
Right.
Hardy.
Yeah, you're right,
You
you're
just got the girl from Inception playing Talia al Ghul.
Mm-hmm.
They're all the same cast.
Yeah.
And I love every second
great.
of it. It feels like a connected universe, honestly.
No, it does.
I love it.
It's cool. I can't wait to see with this Oppenheimer film. It's gonna be like,
How many people carry over from Interstellar? Hathaway, right?
Hathaway is in Interstellar. Of course, Alfred is the old man.
Oh yeah. Is that it?
I think that's all.
Because what? Bradley Cooper and then
Yeah,
Matt
that's
Damon.
all. That's all of them.
Who voices?
You say Bradley Cooper?
Not Bradley Cooper.
Bradley. It's I see where you get the relation, but that's
The-
not
in
Bradley
my head,
Cooper.
I'm
He has the
picturing
same
Bradley
beard.
Cooper.
He has the same beard.
Oh my
I can't remember his
god,
name. But
this is embarrassing.
Matthew McConaughey.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. But he's not in the last films.
who
That's
who
it.
voices the robot?
The robot?
I wouldn't be shocked if that's like somebody who.
I don't think that's anybody.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't think that's anybody.
What if?
Christian Bale. Tars. Who voices Tars?
Oh yeah, Jessica.
Matt Damon.
Timothy
Who's-
Chalamet's in that movie?
Timothy Chalamet's in Interstellar?
Wow.
Oh,
I
fuck
forget.
yeah, you're right.
I have that moment every time I watch. I'm like, oh my god, that's a kid. Tars. Bill Irwin. What else has Bill Irwin been in? Nothing less than
Random shit.
The Grinch.
Okay, yeah. So there we go. Not too bad. Just showing you that Nolan is a god tier director. We got 5 movies in S tier, and I believe probably there's at least 2, possibly 3 movies that are gonna end up in S tier as well.
Maybe I shouldn't say this.
Go ahead.
It was like a preemptive rating for Interstellar.
Oh yeah.
In my head, I think it's below maybe all the Batman movies. I might be capping though.
You're capping to an extreme degree. I need you to come watch over here on the 4K.
No,
with the sound
I have
system.
4K.
Okay.
I don't have the sound system.
Yeah, I need you to hear
I
that
think
bass.
I have the tiniest disdain for Interstellar because of how many times I've been forced to watch it by everybody else who loves the movie.
Dude, come on.
It's an irrational amount. I've watched
so
this movie like
good.
10 times in the past couple of years.
So good.
And
dude.
never has it been like because I'm like, oh, I want to watch Interstellar. It's not like, oh, we're watching Interstellar tonight. It's like how I felt about Rango for a moment. I was like,
Dude,
I hate Rango.
is the shit.
But eventually it became more of a bit.
Yeah.
Interstellar's on a bit. People were just obsessed.
Oh,
Sorry,
we're not
I'm
just
ranting.
obsessed with Rango?
But it's kind of a bit. It was like, let's watch this
Nah.
movie 5 times a week.
And I
And
enjoyed
it was
it.
kind of funny.
But I wasn't doing it for comedic. I wanted to watch the movie more.
But it was still funny because you're quoting the movie the whole time.
Yeah.
Everybody's having a laugh. Nobody's not like in Interstellar quoting the whole movie.
Yeah, okay.
It's not funny.
Dude, Interstellar has some of like the best moments in cinema, bro. When homie's looking at all the fucking the built up video chats
Yeah.
after coming back.
Yeah, it
was
makes you wanna
so
cry.
good, dude.
It's sad.
And Matthew McConaughey's performance right there when he's like,
It's real good.
laughing
It's
into
real
the cry.
good. It's real
Oh,
good.
dude, fire.
But-
John's tearing up.
We'll see.
Yeah. Well, we're ranking Interstellar next week. Like you said, we only have 3 movies left before we got to nominate again. Get ready to do some nominations. I vote we just go straight into it
a week
because
off.
unlike
Damn.
I don't think we should do a week off.
Why?
Because with Disney we had 50 films. With this one, I don't think we could do a whole pod where we kind of just reanalyze all because there's only like 10 films here.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sure.
Because with Disney it was like we can sit here and read.
I just wanted a week off.
Motherfucker. Stupid.
Yeah, we can line something up. What was the other choice? No, because it was Harry Potter then Nolan, right?
Yeah. So there was no third choice because it was straight off.
No,
So now we're gonna be re-nominating. Do you have any thoughts on what you're gonna nominate?
I had something in my head.
Ghibli movies is probably my number 1.
Oh, somebody said I want to rewatch the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dude, I also
I feel like
said
it'd be a
that.
good one because there's good movies I want to rewatch and movies I haven't seen.
Yeah.
And movies I've seen that are
But
shit.
there's like what 6 of them? 5?
5.
5?
Wait. Is Pirates 5 out? Or were they working on Pirates of the 5?
I was thinking
Pirates.
Ghibli. I'm also not opposed to Wes Anderson because those are like all. No, we said no to Ghibli because we had just done animated movies and we wanted to not do because we just did. Yeah, we had just.
No,
did,
that sounds like a pretty good reason.
We had just. We just done like 50 something.
It was because either Lucas or one of the other guys was watching.
I think you are right. There was a lot of people also already rewatching Ghibli.
It was something like
Yeah, how many?
There's 5 pirate movies.
There's not a 6?
There is a 6th on the way, I'm guessing.
No way.
Tales of the Code, Wedlocked. I don't know what that is.
Wait. Click it. Go in. Get a little
What
description.
is this? Oh, it's a live-action short release as part of a Blu-ray collection of 4 Pirates movies.
We won't be watching that.
Yeah, the most recent one, Pirates 5, was Dead Men Tell No Tales.
What's the scores?
Not good. So I haven't seen that one.
I've seen At World's End.
I vaguely remember watching On Stranger Tides.
Oh, that one's also
Because this is the first one that it was just
What about At World's
Captain
End?
Jack. At World's End was like the end
Okay,
of Pirates for most people.
44 as well? Oh, hold on. We'll click number 2.
But we gotta.
What's number 2 looking like? Dude,
50,
these all have bad scores.
yeah.
Okay, maybe they're all good. Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think they're all good. Because the first one has an 80.
Okay.
I remember the first 2 being good. I don't remember At World's End being great.
Yeah, At World's End was when you get Davy Jones.
No, you get Davy Jones in the second one.
Yeah, but in At World's End, they got beat him, and they go to the underworld, the under level.
No, At World's End
They
is
go to
when.
Davy Jones' locker.
No,
They
at
go off
World's
the
End,
waterfall.
Will Turner's already Davy Jones at that point, right?
Yeah, but they got to.
They've already killed Davy Jones, haven't they?
Maybe. No. At World's End is when because they got to go off the waterfall to get to Davy Jones's locker.
Oh, maybe you're right. So what's the second one?
The second one is
Is it also Davy Jones?
yeah. It's Bill Nighy, bro. Bill Nighy plays all the animated fucking villains. What a legend.
I don't know, man.
Click number 3. Just click the description. What do we got? Will Turner.
Will Turner, Elizabeth Swann, and Captain Barbossa free Jack Sparrow from Davy Jones' locker.
Yeah, they gotta go pick him back up.
Well, no, that's like the beginning of the movie. Remember, he's like
Yeah.
in that ghost state or whatever.
Davy Jones' locker. He's in.
But that's it. The friends must navigate dangerous waters to confront Chinese pirates Sao Fang, and ultimately they must choose sides in a battle wherein the pirate life hangs in the balance. They like the beginning of the movie is them
Okay.
rescuing Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
I don't
we gotta
remember
talk to
anything
Jordan
after
to see
that.
what he's gonna nominate. I'm pretty sure he's gonna nominate Transformers.
Oh, that's good too. That's
I don't
the
know if
exact same reasoning. Like I remember the first one's good, funny, made me laugh. I saw a couple of the close to the last ones,
Yeah.
not good. Don't think I watched the last one.
Yeah. Don't look so much disdain, babe. Yeah, I'm trying to think of my nomination. It's either gonna be Ghibli or Pirates. I have been
Good.
craving the Pirates movies for some reason. There's some other good options. Wes Anderson is a great option. He has just nothing but bangers.
Yeah.
Isle of Dogs, Grand Budapest Hotel, the like.
We need something a little more lighthearted. We're going in hard on action, suspense,
Yeah.
sci-fi. We
And
need something fun.
Yeah. Ghibli is lighthearted.
How long is
and
Ghibli?
we might could do Ghibli.
Is that 20 movies or something?
We might could do 2 a week of Ghibli because some of those are we couldn't. Some of those are like 240.
You're asking a lot from me,
Let's look it
bro.
up.
I fell asleep in Nausicaa, bro.
What if we don't do Ghibli movies? We do just Miyazaki movies.
Don't give me that face. Nausicaa put me to sleep, bro. Was it Nausicaa?
You're stupid.
It might be a different one. Hold on.
You're so dumb.
Y'all are stupid.
You're a piece of
Y'all
shit.
are stupid. Let me see here. Where is it?
Okay.
Works.
If we do only Miyazaki directed films, there's only like 8 of these. And we're missing some of the fucking good ones. Miyazaki only did Castle of Cagliostro, Nausicaa, Castle in the Sky, Totoro, Kiki's, Porco Rosso, Mononoke, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Ponyo, Wind Rises.
Well, he was on.
But he wasn't a director.
Probably, I think.
He didn't direct them.
It's
Mm-hmm.
not like
No, he just didn't. I just looked up list of directed films by Miyazaki. And I'm looking
There's a
at-
lot of them where he's not directing, but he's screenwriting.
Yeah, see, if you look at other credits,
Like from Up
executive
on
produce-
Poppy Hill.
only yesterday, Pompoko, he was executive producer. Cat Returns, he did the concept. He's special thanks in Toy Story 3 for some reason.
He's held it down, bro.
Co-screenwriter and Poppy Hill. Mary and the Witch's Flower, special thanks. Age of Ultron, special thanks to Hayao Miyazaki for some reason.
Shout out.
I wonder why. That's super interesting.
Yeah, I definitely fell asleep in Nausicaa.
Yeah, you're stupid.
I'm sorry,
Dumb.
Al.
You're a dumb piece.
To be fair, I think we started watching it
Garbage.
at 3 a.m. So it was like time to be asleep. I could not keep my eyes open.
Now,
for longer.
so there's like 11 if we do Hayao Miyazaki. Now, if we do straight Ghibli movies, if we do straight Ghibli movies,
We'd have to just do Ghibli, bro.
9, 12,
All or nothing, man.
15,
I'm not coming back.
18,
What?
21,
I just agreed with you and said we should watch them all.
22.
You said. Oh, you're right.
I said if we're watching them, we're watching them all. I'm not
22.
coming back.
22 of them. There's 22 of them if we do all of Ghibli. There's one called The Earwig and the Witch.
Was that like one of the ones his son made? Yeah, that's the one his son made.
That came. Oh, we're not watching that shit.
Nope, we're watching it.
Dude, look at this fucking babe. Look,
I'm
okay.
here for the garbage
It's not even
too.
Ghibli art style, bro.
I don't care.
It's in CG.
I don't care.
Oh no, man. Dude, you realize Ghibli didn't from 2014 to 2020 didn't make anything?
Yeah.
When Marnie was there in 2014 was their last movie until this dog shit one in 2020.
Yeah, his son made it,
So
and then
weird.
his son ruined his legacy, and he had to go make a new movie.
Yeah, about his son ruining his legacy.
Is it really?
It is a new movie about his son, but I'm pretty sure it's about how he's gonna die and leave his son nothing or something. Did you just have that?
What if Miyazaki's doing it? Who am I to stop
So
him?
22 films, that's not bad.
All right, let's end this show, man. What do we got left?
That's oh shit. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, we've been pondering. What's coming soon? Nope, drops this week actually.
Okay, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, me too. Yeah. And then reader mail from Spencer. You can get your questions right on the pod by writing into synceduppod@gmail.com or the reader mail submits tab to the Discord just like Spencer did to get your question right there. So our hot dog sandwiches?
You get one word here. One answer.
No.
Yes. Tune in to the
Anyway,
post
that's
show
it for this episode of the Synced Up Filmcast.
to hear our reasonings.
If you support us at the $5 tier at patreon.com/synced up, you can get access to the post show that we're about to do. So if you do that, we'll see you in a few minutes. Everybody else, we will see next week when we rank the fantastic film,
Fantastic film.
Interstellar.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Bye.